Over the past few years, the City of Richland has gone through significant changes, primarily due to constant self-evaluation and the continued focus on the 7 keys of City Council's strategic leadership plan. These efforts keep financial stability at the forefront of the city's concerns. Despite some local impacts, the economic downturn did not affect Richland as significantly as it did other cities around the country. However, we understand that the economy may take longer to recover and that Richland may see some delayed effects. That's why City Council and staff must work even more creatively and efficiently to deliver quality services within our budget while remaining sensitive to the needs of our community. The city is committed to maintaining the confidence and trust of our citizens and business owners. Hello, I'm Mayor John Fox. Please join me for the next few minutes as we look back at some of the 2010 accomplishments and see how these past successes and future plans will continue our city along a path to excellence, not just survival.
In any year, your city undertakes several projects to improve traffic flow, enhance service delivery, augment park amenities, and encourage business growth. 2010 was no exception. The city resurfaced and reconfigured Lee Boulevard between Stevens Drive and Jadwin Avenue in 2010, adding bike lanes, pedestrian improvements, street trees, and on-street parking, and revitalized an aging public parking lot. The city is undertaking many initiatives to redevelop the central business district, including zoning changes to encourage more pedestrian-friendly development. The street is now more attractive and is another example of the city's commitment to downtown revitalization. In 2010, the city expanded its basic refuse service with an every other week collection of yard waste and added optional at-the-curb collection of mixed recyclables. By diverting recyclables and yard waste from going into Richland's landfill, we reduce costs associated with garbage disposal and we extend the life of the landfill. By the end of 2010, almost 3,000 residents had signed up for the recycle service. In the first 8 months of the program, 339 tons of materials were collected and recycled from the curb. Additionally, 3,735 tons of yard debris were diverted from the landfill. The city redesigned its website, adding many e-services including the means to receive notifications about city and department updates, submit most commonly requested forms, browse through city documents, request services, submit complaints or concerns, and allow contractors and other service providers to track and follow their permitting process. Richland also expanded its social media presence on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. With the help of American Recovery and Reinvestment Act funds, the city and its partners connected North George Washington Way to Stevens Drive with a newly expanded street called University Drive. The improvements include bike lanes, pedestrian improvements, streetscapes, and infrastructure necessary to expand development opportunities for the Tri-Cities Research District. The Research District includes space for laboratories, office, and amenities. At full build-out, the Research Park could house more than 10,000 workers and could represent an investment estimated at $2.4 billion. In cooperation with the City of Kennewick, Community Development solicited public input through a series of community meetings and surveys and developed a 20-year master plan for Columbia Park West. The final plan features many new amenities and upgrades to the park, including a possible location for the proposed Hanford Reach Interpretive Center. City Council created a Citizen Code Enforcement Board to hear nuisance code cases. The board, patterned after the City of Pasco's Code Board, comprises 5 council-appointed members who meet on the second Tuesday of each month. the board hears appeals and renders decisions regarding civil violation of municipal codes. Infractions include junk vehicles, nuisance complaints, property safety issues, and some building code violations. As part of a 3-year project, Benton County Emergency Services completed the upgrade of its aging communications system. BCES made a seamless switch from an analog radio system to a new P25 digital radio system. New towers, along with buildings to house the digital equipment, were built at Seleucia Butte, Golgotha Butte, and Rattlesnake Mountain. The 3-year project also included an upgrade of console equipment at the Southeast Communications Center. The city implemented a 5-year master plan that lays groundwork for an effective e-government initiative. In 2010, City Council allowed a 1-year 1% property tax increase to fund construction of the new facility. The new data center replaces a basement area in City Hall that was built in 1958. It will allow the city to expand and improve its technology services. It gives City Framework the ability to expand into broadband services throughout the city. This framework could be used as an economic driver to attract high-tech companies to Richland. In 2010, Energy Services replaced a 1948 vintage 10-power transformer and metal-clad switchgear at its Thayer substation. The existing equipment was starting to show signs of failure. City staff developed replacement criteria consistent with long-range planning and reliability in the region. The increased capacity will support growth and expansion to Catholic Regional Medical Center and the Central Business District. Richland Fire and Emergency Services implemented a pilot rental inspection program in 2010. The purpose of this project is to apply education, engineering, and enforcement strategies that target the fire and life safety hazards commonly found in rental properties. Using a certified housing inspector, the Richland Fire Department planned to conduct approximately 500 inspections of rental units in the city's core. Such inspections reveal fire and life safety hazards using the International Property Maintenance Code as a guide. Staff will compile the inspection and survey data to measure the amounts and types of safety hazards found and the level of safety awareness. Data may indicate if a long-term program or other changes are warranted. What started as a posting on Richland's Facebook page soon swelled to an outpouring of community support for the return of a 1960s playground toy. 2010 saw the return of Richland's elephant slide to Howard Amon Park. The slide had been in storage since being removed to make way for the Sturgeon Cove project. Richland Total Energy Management donated its services to refurbish the slide and bring it up to current safety standards. The slide, once again, is available for the young and young at heart to enjoy at its new home next to the Sturgeon Cove Playground. In 2008 and 2009, when the city began looking at repurposing parks to increase activity and diversify our park system, it received comments from residents about establishing community gardens. For the first such garden, park staff found an underutilized location in McMurray Park, near a high-density housing area. Community gardens offer people the opportunity to raise their own food, educate children, develop responsibility, and increase the activity in our park system. Because of the success of the first community garden, the city has doubled the available spaces this year.
The City of Richland is a full-service city, providing police and fire protection, water, sewer, stormwater, garbage collection, electricity, long and short-range planning, parks and recreation programs, maintenance of city streets and public facilities, and library services. Richland is the only city in the area to provide all of these services. Your municipal government has a lot to do, but with the backbone of our strategic leadership plan, we're able to make calculated decisions and seize opportunities. Our strategic planning system is the basis for our annual budgeting priorities and resource allocation. We have a great plan and a great pathway for implementation. Our 2010 accomplishments are a testament to us moving in the right direction. For your Richland City Council and myself, thanks for watching.